particles if you see that. So I'm gonna go ahead over here to the top. Oh my bad. On the pop net, and on the very top, you wanna say on the birth, you wanna make sure constant activation is 0 and constant birth rate is 0. So that way it doesn't birth any particles after that. Now I'm gonna press the D on the keyboard, and I'm gonna go to the guides and markers, and I'm gonna press the little particle gnome thing over here, or you can actually just come and press it over here on the sidebar over here. Same thing, it does the same thing. Well, they're actually there, but they're really small. So I'm gonna go ahead and press the D key again, and under the miscellaneous scale normal, I'm gonna just increase this size. That, well, it says normal, but that's what I actually uses to scale these little points up. We're gonna try create a rotation on this. It's gonna be pretty cheesy, and actually I get this straight off of the Houdini help, so I'm not really even concording anything that's my own or anything like that. So I'm gonna just drop in a rotation over here, and if you right click on this and check on the help, it should give you an example file which concodes the same thing I'm typing over here, which might not work for a particular instance, but I really honestly don't know how to use this node, so I wouldn't even lie to you. So it's gonna go like ID multiplied by floating frame, then we're gonna multiply by in our case I'm gonna actually put something different, so I'm gonna multiply by the velocity in the positive z, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a bracket so it actually computes this first and multiply by that by 5. If you don't want a 5, you can put a 6 or 8. You see, I'm just concoding this as I'm going, and then after it goes out, you can multiply it by 2.35 that. All right. Now, how you like that for an expression? Huh? How you like that? Okay. Now, under the component axis type, we're gonna change it to a component type. Vector type. And predefined axis, I really don't know, but I might just go with Y. And it has no up axis, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my numbers. And as you can see, I'm just dropping in the numbers. So this is not really a tutorial and does do it like this, is it? Then I'm gonna go ahead and play this. If they spin, we're good. Oh, by the way, it's not on every single point that you want to rotate. You want to only rotate the shattered points. Alright, so make sure you actually implement that and play this. And we have various rotations. I guess we do. It's not really that random, but I guess it should do for our case. So okay, something I forgot to mention. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my thingies again, and over here I'm gonna apply motion only to moving points, right? And pretty much that's the expression the way it is, as I just changed it as of right now, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one last time. And I believe that gives us a better result than the last time, but really can't tell. But it should work. If it doesn't work, it's alright. We learned something different. Now, back in SOPs. What I have over here is a sharp net. Nothing special about it, with surface shader on it, with Miss Mexico 2006 something. That's when I was doing photography, but I failed. But nothing special about that. Didn't feel like showing that setup. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and drop over here is middle mouse click. I'm gonna middle mouse click on this and drop in a texture. So on a material, you can drop in a material. Then you're gonna drop in a texture, which in our case is gonna be from the shop we just created right now, and decal, put that over here. And well, I have no texture assigned to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop in on the material a UV texture. And looking at this, our projection type should be on the Z value. I'm just looking over here at the bottom, because right now it's projection axis is Y, which is just change that to Z, and that way our photo, if you click on this, our photo should show, but it's not. What's the problem? Oh, actually it is showing, but it's black. Now, this might work out as an effect for you. Now, if I play this, there you go. So, it's just pretty much covered up by the previous color that you had. So, pretty much the white reveals it and the black, does that. So, before then, you want to draw an attribute. Dropping an attribute is an extra node needed for creating the whole stuff. Now the photo should be there in any single frame. Photo should be there. I'm gonna go ahead and resize my grid to make it a more of a portrait. Okay, once you got your grid to a particular portion that you would like, that's the photo that we're gonna shatter. And you might ask, why do you want to do that? Well, I'm just trying to keep up with the trend of blowing up beautiful girls with Houdini. Now, we got that pretty much set up. What you're gonna drop next is a facet to split up our polygons into separate pieces. So, unique points is the little thing you're gonna click over there, and pretty much all you need lastly is a primitive. Dropping the facet to the very first port, and the primitive to the second port, the template to the point position, to the particle data over here. Now you want to do transformations, obviously, and I'm gonna just go ahead and append a null as of right now, right here, and click on the null to visualize this. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out a little bit and play, and what you should see is the usual stuff. But this particular time, do they spin? No. Let's see whether we can make them spin. On, and I just changed the rotation to template on, and now you can see the particles are kind of randomized a little bit. Go ahead and change the viewport background to black, and pretty much that's the shadow effect. So we're gonna drop next. Right before this is a poly extrusion. So poly extrude, and I'm gonna go back over here, visualize this a little bit better. Oh, where's your node thing at? Right on the top. Once you got your extrusion the way that you would like, now all you gotta do is sim, and pretty much you're done with the effect. A lot of steps. Hopefully I didn't make anybody so confused than they were before, but now we done blowing up Mexico. So next time we're gonna blow up what, let me see, Asia sounds good. Yeah, let's blow up Asia. But anyway, so there's the shadow effect as it is, with all the particles rotating and stuff like that. So you can create your camera and stuff, and you can make the particles go like boom boom, boom boom boom. But anyway, I'm done with this. I'm out. It's been a long tutorial. I'm out. See you on the next one. I'm out.